Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the Gilraptor Laser Custom, the main antagonist to the Burning Liger in the Zoids Wild Senki anime. This is the fourth collar variant of the Gilraptor, and so it's not, terribly exciting or anything, but I decided to give it the full treatment anyway because my review of the original Gilraptor was the first Zoids Wild review I ever did, and it's not very good, so, here's a better video. Let's get started.
Shop.
Alright, here we go. So obviously on the front we have the usual. There's a photo manip here of the Gilraptor Laser Custom Zoids Wild 48 with these extra weapons and a bunch of lighting that doesn't actually happen on the Zoid, and what appears to be a battle scene, although he's only being shot at from behind here for some reason. On the sides, probably also nothing out of the ordinary. Let's take a look. I'm going to cut this open here so that we can take a look. Here we go. You have, same as on the Burning Liger, you have the Zoid's name here and basically a portrait shot. Same thing on the other side. And on here we've got this. On the back we have another depiction of the rest of what I guess is considered to be current in the line. The Zero Phantos, the Gryzis, the Burning Liger with and without the Impact Gatling. Here we have the usual information that all the Zoids Wild boxes had with, bone mode and how it walks, and here's blast mode, the extra weapon it comes with, and yeah, no more spider diagram. That's a shame. I always enjoyed laughing at those. So let's take a look what's in here. If I can get it out. All right. Seems to be the same cardboard setup as in the old box, but no more digital camo print on it. Let's take a quick look at the instruction booklet. Here we have on the front a picture of the Gilraptor Laser Custom in profile. Again, it says here that it's confidential, and we've got the box image made to look like it's attached here with a paper clip. On the inside, it's very much, same as the Burning Liger instructions, so they actually redid these. We have the parts list here. We have instructions on how to build a Zoid using the Burning Liger as an example, so that's what that is. Same thing here. There's a bunch of examples for the instructions, but it actually uses this is how you attach the Burning Liger's tail here. Then we have the building instructions, which, as per usual, show you, actually no, it's not color coded. Not color coded for new parts. It's color coded according to the actual color of the parts. I'm sure at this point, if you're watching this, chances are you've already built a Gilraptor, so shows you everything up until bone mode, and then how the armor goes on, how to attach the weapons, and then a picture here of the finished product. Yeah, the instructions appear to have been more or less redone from the ground up, which is pretty cool. And again, here we have a list of these 4 Zoids. I wonder what that's about. If any of you speak enough Japanese to have found this information anywhere, is this what's now considered to be the current Zoids lineup, or what's the deal with that? Anyway, let's take a look inside. Looks to me like all the parts are in new colors. The bag is actually, this is in This is an old style Zoids Wild bag made of the thinner plastic. You might remember I mentioned in the unboxing of the burning lighter that one actually comes with bags made out of a thicker plastic. This is, whoa, almost stabbed myself. Or did I? No. If you know anything about me, then you know me stabbing myself on camera is actually me trying to be my biggest YouTube role model. If you know who that is, post it in the comments. Anyway, we have here the beginning, the first batch of bone mold parts. This is a really, I have to say, a really cool metallic blue. I like this color. Really like this. Otherwise, sorry if this is your first rodeo with a Gilraptor, but I've seen all this twice before now, so I'm not sure what to say about it all anymore. A nasty sprue scar here. That's the tail. That's the other leg. That's the arms. These are these clip parts that hold the skeleton together. In fact, I've seen this stuff more than twice. I've built 2 Gilraptors, but there's of course also the Sonic Bird, which is basically a Gilraptor with a bunch of extra parts. So yeah, getting a tad bit bored of these pieces, so I'm sorry if this unboxing seems a bit rushed. But anyway, here we have the neck and the lower jaw. We have the 2 halves of the skull. And finally, in bag number the 3rd, we have, this would have to have been silver on the original Gilraptor. Of course, you know there's going to be color comparison photos afterwards. This will also be the first time I actually show you guys my Gilraptor Commander type. This is one of the blades for blast mode. This goes on the back, and it's where the entire blast mode contraption attaches to. This is the part that, if I remember correctly, drives the neck movement. The jaw movement with little gun on the end here. This is one of the feet here, and the other one, tubes that go underneath the tail, if I remember correctly, and boosters for the back. The other thing I'm real curious about, of course, is parts bag B, which contains the armor. I want to see what kind of white color we're actually looking at here. B1 is all of the armor, and it looks like this, yeah? Let's take a look. This is, take a closer look here. Yeah, it's pretty much, very slightly off-white, as near as I can tell in this slightly less than ideal lighting setup that I have here. The leg armor, yeah, it's pretty much just semi-gloss, mildly off-white. It's not completely garish, which is nice. It's the pilot seat, more armor, and this goes on the head, of course. Yeah, that's all the armor parts. Oh, hold on, before we look at that. Here we have B, and this is, of course, this is the bonus weapon that I already had once in gunmetal when it was part of a promotional campaign, and once in purple with the Coro Zero Grisis, the Zero Grisis Dark form, I should say. Yeah, the deal with this weapon, if you haven't seen it before, is you can use it either plugged together like this as a big cannon, or for the purposes of the Gilraptor Laser Custom, this goes on one side and this goes on the other side. Now the S-Bag has, of course, first of all, the painted eyepieces, which are yellow in this case. Couple of uninteresting looking mechanical pieces that drive the movement, the cranks that the legs attach to. This is the pilot, which I still think looks like a racehorse jockey, either that or like he's letting out a wicked fart. This is a gear that I think moves the blades on the back in blast mode, and the caps are, let's see here, in blue, but it looks like they're going for these being the same color, but they're not really. This is more, it's actually more of a pure blue, and this has sort of a very slight purple tint to it. And finally, we have the gearbox right here, which is of course the standard Zoids Wild battery powered gearbox with the gear on the back here, which actually makes me wonder if, at least with a bit of modification, you should be able to put the impact gatling on the back, or should you? I actually can't remember how this works. Maybe I'll try that, maybe I won't, maybe it'll be obvious that it doesn't work. Either way, that's the unboxing all done. You know what happens next. I'm going to put this guide together, and then we're going to see how it compares to the previous versions of the Gilraptor, or at least the ones I have, because I'm actually missing one. But well, let's talk about that later. I'm going to get building now. So first off, here it is in action. I've been a fan of the Gilraptor's walking movement ever since it first came out, but unfortunately the two different sized weapons seem to throw it off balance. It still walks okay, but it's not ideal. Anyway, lots going on, of course. The mouth opens and closes, the arms and the tail move, and the pilot saddle does too, for some unfathomable reason. Here's blast mode. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but it seems to walk a bit better in this mode because the blades help balance it out. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. And finally, here's a comparison to the two other regular release Gilraptors, the Commander on the left and the original one on the right. Honestly, at the moment I think the laser custom's actually my favorite, but I'm not sure if it's because it's actually the best color scheme or because it's, you know, a cool variation on the original, which is kind of basic and unimaginative, but it's also the one that makes the most sense. What I do know is that the Commander is butt ugly and I hate it though. I actually realized when I was going through my files for this video that I filmed and edited a complete review of the Commander that I never uploaded because I couldn't be bothered, and I seriously forgot that video even existed. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but it weirds me out. Anyway, one thing I forgot to mention in the unboxing is that, like the Burning Liger, this kit comes without stickers. I wonder why they've now abandoned them altogether, and it's kind of a shame because I did like the Wild Zero stickers, but well, they're gone. Other than that, like I said, I think this is my favorite of the Gilraptors. I just love the combination of the white and the metallic blue here, and I've always been kind of a fan of white armor on Zoids for reasons I can't explain. Plus, it comes with guns, and well, Zoids need guns. So my recommendation is the usual, really. If you already have a Gilraptor, you're not getting much here that you don't already have, just a really nice collar variant, and if you don't, well, if you're a fan of Zoids Wild, you really need at least one Gilraptor, and this one has guns. And that's it for this one, folks. If you like Zoids Wild so much that you're watching reviews of collar variants, I review every regular release in the line, so you should probably subscribe to my channel and give this video a like while you're at it. If you want to support me, I have Patreon and PayPal links in the description below, but just liking the video already helps me out a lot. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.